Code Geass is pretty cool. I'm not gonna say it's one of the best animes ever, but I did really enjoy the first season, and at the time it was on my top 10, so yeah, I like Code Geass. But then I finished Code Geass, so I started watching Code Geass R2, and we can talk about that later on in the video. For now, let me talk about Code Geass Season 1. So for most of my videos I'll give a 10 or 15 second basic plot summary, but it's kind of hard to do that for Code Geass, so this one's gonna be a little longer than usual. Just be prepared. Lelouch lamperouge, I mispronounced that. Lelouch lamperouge is a 17-year-old high school student living in a Japan that was taken over by Britain, or Britannia as they call it. A bunch of shit happens and he ends up getting a power called the Geass that allows him to control people. He then uses his powers to help free Japan and do some rebellion shit. You know what? Good for him, cause if certain niggas had the power to control people, they wouldn't be freeing countries, dog. Code Geass probably has one of the best stories in anime. It's well thought out and the way everything just connects and works is just on a different level. Also, this is a mecha anime, just in case you hadn't noticed. Most of the combat takes place in big robots and it's pretty cool. Code Geass is just overall cool. Cool protagonist, cool story, cool world, cool opening. The show is cool, but then it ended. And once Code Geass Season 1 ended, the coolness was over, bruh. Code Geass R2. Where do I even start, dog? I've talked to some friends about this and they've also agreed that the second season was noticeably worse. I don't know what the internet thinks of it, but I kind of don't give a fuck, so yeah. Code Geass R2 has to go down as one of the worst second seasons in anime alongside fucking Tokyo Ghoul and The Promised Neverland. That shit was bad. I think one thing that I can point out is that the plot just got worse in a lot of ways. The story was already pretty complicated and complex, delving into politics and society and all that smart shit, but the plot of season 2 was just confusing. A whole lot of shit was happening at once and they did a very bad job at making me give a fuck. A lot of things that should have been interesting were revealed, but the way they did it just made it underwhelming. All this shit with his sister and his fake brother was clapped, straight up. One of Lelouch's main drives was to make a better place for his younger sister, but when all this shit with his sister getting replaced happened, it just felt weird. A lot of things in Code Geass R2 feel like they shouldn't have happened. It feels like the story took some weird turns and in my opinion it made the anime worse. The only thing that this anime has going for it are the last 5 episodes, but at the same time, it has 25 episodes. It doesn't matter how good the last 5 are when the first 20 are all pretty bad. It's just disappointing. Code Geass was a fantastic anime and the second season just didn't live up to it at all. It ended on a cliffhanger and the second season did not fucking live up to the shit that Code Geass set up. Shit just makes me sad, to be honest. It could have been so fucking great, but like, it just wasn't. I can't be the only person that thinks that, right? The original Code Geass was a great anime, and no matter how much I dislike R2, it'll never take away from the fact that season 1 was good. But I feel like it's hard for anyone to deny the fact that R2 just wasn't as good as season 1. Matter of fact, it was just bad, straight up. I'm actually pretty interested in how the reaction to this video is gonna be like. I'm pretty sure most people should agree, but at the same time I might just get dislike bombed. Who knows? Anyways, just remember to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. This was your boy, Jugo, and I'll see you guys next time.